now we're going to take a look at adding some major thirds and a flat fifth to our standard pentatonic box just to add some color. By now, hopefully, you're probably sick of just playing a straight pentatonic box like this. And maybe you've come up with some strategies, some extra notes that you can throw into and maybe add some color to that. And we're going to definitely take a look at how to apply that. So we're going to take a very slow blues turnaround. And throw in some licks that are mostly based in that A minor pentatonic box, but then throw in some major thirds from each of the chords, and then we're going to throw in a flat fifth just to kind of spice it up a little bit. So our three chords is we're going to have E7, D7, and A7. And this is a blues in A, and again we're going to be playing that pentatonic box 1 4 1 3 1 3 1 3 1 4 1 4 from the 5th fret here, A pentatonic minor. So let's take at the first look at the first chord we're going to be doing here. Is we're going to start out with D7, or excuse me, E7, and over top of that, I'll just start out with the standard pentatonic lick. Works every time. Then we're going to go here to D7. Now here's where you're going to want to throw in maybe a major third here, just to try out with. The major third here from this D7 is F sharp here, which occurs here at the 7th fret of the 2nd string, and it also occurs here at the 4th fret of the 4th string. So it's just 1 fret offset from the form. So if you wanted to get it there at the 4th fret of the 4th string, you could just slide down to it. And then if you want to grab it here on the 7th fret of the 2nd string, just grab it with your 3rd finger. So we already had our lick over E7. So we'll start out sliding into that major third there at the 7th fret of the 2nd string. And you'll notice I'm just sliding a half step away. A good little blues embellishment is to always start a half step away from whatever note you're trying, just to create a little bit tension that you can resolve instantly. So I'm sliding up with my 3rd finger from the 6th fret to the 7th fret. With my 1st finger is going to grab the 5th fret of the 1st string, come back to the 7th fret on the 2nd string, come back to the 5th fret 1st string, and then resolve it with a bend from the 8th fret, 2nd string, full step bend. So E7, straight pentatonic lick. Then using that major third to start out with, and then resolving it with that bend that's just straight minor pentatonic. Then we're going to go to A7. And now the major third here in A7 is here at the 6th fret of the 3rd string. And then it's also here at the 4th fret of the 5th string. So common ways to come up to that, we would... So you got that note there, and then if you wanted to come down to the 5th fret, down to the 4th fret and grab it, and then with your 2nd finger you can come up here and grab the root of the chord here on the 5th fret of the 6th string. So coming to that A7. We'll do that lick. Start with your 1st finger, hit the 5th fret of the 3rd string. Pick that and hammer onto the 6th fret with your 2nd finger. Then with your 3rd finger, you're going to grab the 7th fret of the 4th string. Then come down with your 3rd finger, grab the 7th fret of the 3rd string. And then come back to the 5th fret of the 3rd string, pick that and hammer on. Back to the major third there. if you want to, you can even throw in that major third that we just used here at the 7th fret of the 2nd string as kind of a double stop. And even to embellish it further, you can bar here on the 5th fret of the 3rd and the 2nd string and still do the hammer onto the major third on the 6th fret of the 3rd string. So, but for now, we'll just do the single note one. So. So now we've done some licks using the major thirds. Let's take a look at that flat fifth. The flat fifth is one of the most common embellishments that you can add to the pentatonic scale, and one of the cool things about it is you can kind of use it regardless of which chord you're on. It occurs here at the 6th fret of the 5th string, and also here at the 8th fret of the 3rd string. So, 6th fret of the 5th string, 8th fret of the 3rd string. So we'll play that lick. So start with your 3rd finger at the 7th fret of the 4th string. 1st finger at the 5th fret of the 3rd string. 3rd finger at the 7th fret of the 3rd string. Pinky grabbing the 8th fret, 3rd string. Back on the 7th fret, 3rd string. Back to the 5th fret, 3rd string. Then 3rd finger is going to go on the 7th fret, 4th string. And then the back to your 5th fret on the 3rd string. So let's hear what we've got. So over E7, straight pentatonic lick. Now over D7 we throw in that major third. Then A7. Throw in the major third from A7 again. And then coming back over the D7, which we won't play, we'll go straight to the lick using the flat fifth. And then we're going to come back up to the E7, which has a major third here at the 9th fret of the 2nd string, and at the 6th fret of the 4th string. So if you wanted to play that in the scale, you can reach that first major third there naturally with your 2nd finger there at the 6th fret of the 4th string. And continuing up the scale, you would grab the 9th fret of the 2nd string. You can just bring your pinky up 1 fret. So for here, we're just going to slide down. We're just going to do a simple, remember we'll be coming out of that flat fifth lick. And we're just going to pick that note there at the 7th fret. And then just slide down into that major third from the E7. So let's play it for you slowly. So I'll play it for you at speed. one more time at speed. So I hope you enjoyed this look at how to embellish your minor pentatonic box with some major thirds and a flat fifth.